So I bought some mana potions off screen. No big deal. Didn't miss much. Let's continue on with... When did that get closed? Let's continue on with our, you know, treasure hunt. When did these all get closed? Crazy. So I guess the quest also closes doors. I did not know that. Pretty cool. Or maybe it was doing the last bloodstone did that. They're like, you're locked in. Gotta finish this quest. Nothing in here. One dude. Great. Sweet. Great move. So, just recently I was playing Diablo 3, so now I'm terrible at Diablo 1. What does that mean? I don't know, I'll talk about that more later in my life. But suffice to say, if I appear to be playing worse, I am. I'm playing worse. Like, I'm playing worse. I'm not quite, you know, back to this methodical, clearing the rooms slowly, shoot my lightning, shoot my fire bullets. That was a sick dodge, bro. That was sick. Props. Props. So, get down this corner. Oh, did it. I did it. Now I'm more leveled up. Now my spell does more damage. It's great. It's great. Do spells scale with level? I don't know. I don't think so. I'll find that out. I'll let you guys know. I mean, I just had the question in my mind, like, is it that I'm magically more adept now? It's a scale with my level. I think it's the magical adeptedness. My adeptedness. Just making up words and shit. That's how you do it. Yeah, so I just threw away some mana points there, no big deal. I'm a baller. I got a lot of mana points. So a cool thing you can do with lightning is sort of use it like a melee weapon. It's a crazy splash. So what happens with it is you when dude's real close, whoa. Did I say you could leave? No. Sit down. A dude's real close and there's someone far away, you position the dude who's rushing you, you know, you maneuver, position him, so like, just like that. So like I hit this guy and hit this guy. It was great. Exactly what I was trying to illustrate. More words, but actions were more effective. Actions were more effective. But, you know, suffice to say, I hope you understood what I was getting at. You know, you can use it like a long range thing. So this is gonna be a slaughter. It's gonna be a slaughter. Wow. So these dudes, if you time it right, they don't even get in this square. Oh yeah, you think you're so cool. You're like way to get the edge of the room. But
I cannot carry anymore.
You got so bad. Okay. So just terrible. What does the Fountain of Tears do? It will take one stat, you know, one of these guys, and lower it, and it'll increase one other one. So, I don't really care about any of my stats except for magic and vitality and like to a really lesser amount strength. I don't think I need any strength to ever use anything that I'm gonna find and want to use. Dexterity, don't really give anything. I don't care about dexterity, so losing dexterity would be great. Losing magic would be unacceptable, so I'm gonna save my game because losing magic's not acceptable. Yeah, I'll take that. I don't care. Like that did not do anything to my character. So something about roguelikes, like, so this is supposed to be a roguelike game. And this is the whole map, right? Yeah, clear the whole map. Good job. Okay, so this is a roguelike game, right? Well, yes and no. Roguelike games typically they have everything that's in this game. You know, randomized loot, randomized monsters, dungeons, everything. You know, lots of randomness. Random stuff, and that's like, whoa, oh, book, telekinesis. So roguelikes, what the fuck? Okay. Alright, so roguelikes, they have, you know, all the randomness, and it's like, you know, it's sweet. Replayability. Replay value. You know, like every time you play, it's different. And not only is it different, you know, your character is probably different, and the items you find are different. And the way you play is different, everything, you know, it's different, and that's great. That's like, that's an awesome feature. Like, just, it's different. That sounds like an awesome feature. It is an awesome feature. It's an awesome feature. And Diablo has that. It's got random dungeons. It looks a lot better than any roguelike had ever looked, you know, up to today. But yeah, you know, it's random. It's a roguelike. But it has all these casual, like quote-unquote casual. Casual didn't exist when this game came out, so excuse me. Skeletons getting fried. But I mean, as a roguelike goes, it's really not a very challenging roguelike. Like, you could save and load, and then like the bad things that happen to you in roguelikes, you can avoid them. You know, you can avoid them, and that's like one of the things about roguelikes, is that they're punishing. And a lot of people don't like that. And that's fine. Roguelikes are not for everybody. Roguelikes are definitely not for everybody.
I cannot carry anymore.
Well, what if you drink a bunch of potions? Whoa. Whoa. I gotta get out of here. This one's a lot crazier than I thought it was. There's like skeletons in like every square in that room, I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure. And there's gonna be like, I mean, there's like a lot of treasure. It's great. Scroll revealing. Yay! So roguelikes. Okay, spooky. Look. Alright, I'm talking about roguelikes. I'm gonna get back on topic.
No,
as soon as my inventory management nightmare is over. Is there anything in my bag I can throw down? Obviously all these potions and shit. Alright, so yeah, like in a roguelike, you can't save. Like in a real one, there's no save feature. You know what your save feature is called? It's called quitting the game. Yeah, you quit the game and you get a save. What kind of save is it? It's like you can come back and lose later kind of save, like, because that's what happens in those games. You lose later. You know, if you save right before you die, and you die, you always die. That's it. Just tough cookies, man. You die. You start a new character and you have fun. You find new stuff. Diablo gets away from that. Diablo is letting you, you know, really interface with your hero.
What can I do for
really
you?
become one with your avatar. Should identify shit. You know, you get
Hello, my friend.
you get
Stay a
involved with
while
who your
and
character
listen.
is. Because he's you. He's you. Let's not
Wow, what can I do
mix
for you?
metaphors or just call it something it isn't. You know, in Diablo, your character is very much you. It's very important that you feel like it's, you know, you are the powerful wizard, and you know that you are on this quest for these townspeople, it's important. It's important that you treat it like you are this. I'm gonna sell all these. It's important. So that's why a lot of people refer to this as an action RPG, even though like everything about this game is like a roguelike. Not a lot of people refer to this as a roguelike because it gets away from all the aspects of roguelikes. Like, it's not a difficult game. Is Diablo a difficult game? No, I wouldn't say Diablo is a difficult game. Maybe if you have downs. I mean, that's really mean. I shouldn't say that. And more like, just if you're not proficient at balling, like a baller, then you're not gonna kick butt at Diablo. You're just not gonna do it. If you're even like what moderns call like a casual hardcore casual, I don't really know. It's nonsense. But if you're like pretty good at games, not grandma, you can play this game, no problem. You're not grandma, congrats. You'll do well. I believe in you. I believe you can do it. Is this more difficult than many modern games? More difficult than like Wii Sports? Yeah, it's more difficult than Wii Sports. It's more difficult than Wii Sports. Okay. But by no means is this like roguelike difficult. This is not a game that is punishing you for playing. It is a game that really started, it really rewards you. It rewards you like with a chest. Great. Rewards you with some lore. I'm gonna read this lore. This is something not in roguelikes. Roguelikes don't really have stories, but
beyond the Hall of Heroes lies the Chamber of Bone. Eternal death awaits any who would seek to steal the treasure secured within this room. So speaks the Lord of Terror, and so it is written.
Is that a quest? Okay, so it's a quest, so I'm gonna go back to town as soon as I'm finished talking about roguelikes. Whoa. Owned. Yeah. Invisible dude, this shit's crazy. That's crazy, son. So yeah, Diablo 2, no roguelike. Diablo 1, no roguelike. Diablo 3, no roguelike. These are action RPGs now. But they definitely stole all the good ideas from like D&D or roguelikes. I mean, because D&D is like what a roguelike is. Roguelikes just ripping off D&D. Is that bad? No, it's not bad. It's not bad to imitate things that you think are good. This is pretty much what all modern art is about. And pretty much expression and just being a human. It's about imitating things that you're into. For yourself, you don't think. But don't be ashamed that you love Diablo. That's cool. It's cool with me, man. It's cool with me. You don't gotta like roguelikes. You could think they're stupid. A lot of people do think roguelikes are stupid. Why? Because they're hard, like, it's hard to play roguelike and raise 2 children. This isn't World of Warcraft. You cannot play World of Warcraft. I mean, well, you can play World of Warcraft and raise 2 children. Don't do that. Raise your 2 children. But, a roguelike, you can't do that. Well, you probably could, but, you probably shouldn't do that either. But it's a more difficult game. You gotta think more. You gotta, like, read shit about the game, or just lose a lot. You gotta lose a lot of times. If you're discovering everything about roguelike yourself, you gotta lose a lot of times. But let's talk about Diablo 1. Let's talk about Diablo 1, and let's look in this room as well. So Diablo 1. What's there to say about Diablo 1? This room's full of skeletons. I did this room, guys. I did this one. I don't like this position right here. It's not a good one. really not. Failing pretty hard to talk in my talk about Diablo 1. So Diablo 1, randomized loot. Randomized loot is everywhere. It's awesome. It's great. Like this item, randomly generated. Like it could have been anything. You see me pass up like so many items because they randomly have suffixes and affixes. You know, like Staff of Brilliance. That's an affix. Learn that shit in grade schools. It's not. You won't be able to do that. But yeah. Items randomly generated. That's great. It's a great feature from roguelikes. Like imitation. Good job. I mean, a lot of people, when you like ask them about Diablo 2 or Diablo 1, what do they think? Like, you know, slaying demons. That's totally fair. You slay a lot of demons. You see me kill like 58 of these dudes alone. That's a lot. I killed 60 now. Great. And I killed 12 of these dudes. You know, more coming up. What else do I think about? Fantasy. You know, Diablo himself, the Lord of Terror. Perhaps Baal or some of the other primevals. Nobody is thinking about Asmodan. Not yet. Maybe later. But like a huge thing that everybody, pretty much everybody who's played the game a little bit, is loot. It's the items, the random items, and also the random dungeon. Like the fact that every time you play the game, it's different. That's an amazing feature. Like for a game that looks this good, you might say this doesn't look good. What is wrong with you? But no, this game looks pretty good for 95 or whenever it came out. It looks pretty good. I'm not hating, like, because I can still play it today and not be like really upset. I mean, is it high def? No. Is it even like a decent resolution? No, it's not. It's not. It's stuck at a stupid dumb resolution, little baby one. It looks retarded on my widescreen. You can't see that, but it's stretched on my widescreen, and it's not great. But I mean, the art direction and the attention to details, and just, you know, the pixels they chose to color. I don't know about this green here, but that's what, you know, the limitations of the time. That's what allowed them, and they did a phenomenal job. I'm not hating. This is a great job. Good job by them. Okay, whoa, invisible dudes, skeletons, invisible skeleton dudes. So this game looks great.
Where would I
Plays
put
great.
this?
I'm done. Nothing to see here. Yeah, so I'm just gonna go back to town for a second. You don't want to see that. Boring. Just get this shit. Alright, that was pathetic. I'm going back to town now, though. Seriously. So for the record, absolutely nothing interesting happened in town. Like, nothing interesting happened. So, don't worry about it. Stud leather armor. Don't worry about it. These barrels, I mean, they provide me with a conundrum. Like, there could be sick treasures in there, but they could also explode. That's cool. I like that. Could be monster. Could be free experience. But you know, it's random. I can't know ahead of time what's gonna be in there, and I like that. That's great. I hate playing games where, you know, you might see some object or some enemy and you encounter it first time and it's like, oh cool, that was a new experience, like, great, and then you see it again, and this time, like, it doesn't surprise you, so effectively the experience is terrible. Like, it becomes an extremely boring experience because you're like, yeah, I know how to deal with this guy. Diablo doesn't really work like that. Are all the monsters, you know, pretty simple? Can you figure out the patterns? Yeah, I'm not trying to make that argument. No, the enemies themselves are not geniuses. They're the AI from 95. It's whatever. But the combinations, they make it so you can't just do whatever you want in this game. You gotta think ahead. You gotta dodge that. You gotta just wreck some fools. Just gotta wreck some fools. Yeah, you know, like you gotta plan. You gotta plan a little bit. Like, you can't just do whatever you want. Is that a good feature? Yeah, limitation is good for players. If you give them everything they want, they'll be really bored, because where's the challenge? Like, what are they attempting to do? To, you know, press A button over and over again, you know, at the right time, quick time events? No, fuck that shit. You know, that's not interesting. So maybe I'll talk some more shit about that in a bit, but first, let's get some lore. Let's get some more about this Chamber of Bone.